Hi folks, I'm Janie Robinson and I worked at the television station off and on from 1980 till 2001. I have so many wonderful memories of being there, but I think one of my favorites is getting to do a story about growing up here in lovely little Daisy. And another is co-hosting the 12:30 news with my talented friend Kevin Marks. It's wonderful that so many of us that have worked together all those years ago are still great friends today. Happy anniversary, CKVR, and to all of you, thanks for watching all these many years.
Alex Nuttall here, Mayor of the City of Barrie, and I love the fact that we get to celebrate 70 years from CKVR. Now, CKVR was a staple in our household. It was Leave It to Beaver before lunch. It was Batman right after work. It was Roger Klein, and certainly seeing Lance Chilton and everybody on the 6 o'clock news. CKVR has been a staple in this community, as I've said, and I just want to wish everybody over at CTV News Barrie a wonderful 70th anniversary and recognition of everything CKVR has stood for and contributed here in the City of Barrie.
70 years for CTV Barrie. I started back in 1994 in Bob's Garden, and really I got to do so many different things, from flying with the snowbirds to going to Disney. But my favorite memory of all time is just being in the garden with Bob. From that, it was my launching pad, all the way to becoming a weatherman and really just following in his footsteps. So 70 years, congrats to everybody there.
Happy 70th anniversary, CTV Barrie. I still remember when it was CKVR. I'm sure lots of people do. Anyway, I wanted to wish you a happy anniversary and wonderful things to come next. So happy anniversary.
Hi everyone, Chris Contos, former NHLer, silver medalist in the '94 Winter Olympics, here in my home of Penetangwisheen, where I retired from hockey. Back in '98, I'd seen a commercial for a sports anchor that Kevin Quinn had put on there. I called them up and I said, is this something I could do? They said, absolutely, get your butt down here. I went down, they offered me the job, I took it. They said, we'll give you about 3 weeks to follow Kevin around and learn the ropes. Funny thing was, next day I was on air doing a ball hockey segment from the parking lot. Loved every minute. 98 to 2001. Happy anniversary, CKVR. 70 years. Well done.
Hey, CKVR. Don McIsaac, Mayor of Orillia here. Congratulations on 70 years of broadcasting. What an amazing milestone to achieve. You weathered the event of the internet, social media, and stayed true to your roots to provide accurate and fact-based reporting. I've got fond memories of CKVR as a child, watching Romper Room. One year I won a prize. Milt Conway, who was one of the broadcasters at the time, delivered it to my house, and I still remember that to this day. What a great event, and thank you for that. Congratulations again, and thank you for the great memories and incredible stories you've shared. Miigwech, merci, thank you.
Hi CTV, it's Gail Hunt, President and CEO of RVH. Congratulations on 70 amazing years of keeping our community informed and me on my toes. Keep up the good work, and we'll see you in the studio soon.
Hello, I'm Michelle Rayo. I was a member of the CKVR on-air news team for 15 years, beginning in 1983. Bob McIntyre hired me before he became VR's beloved weatherman. I have many fond memories of my time at the station and the great people I got to meet, like the former mayor who would bake cookies for the news team, or the grieving mother who shared why she chose to donate her baby's heart, and the many stories of tragedy and miracles during the 1985 tornado. But most importantly, I enjoyed working with the VR team, forming great relationships as we faced the challenges of getting the news on the air 3 times a day.
Hi there, it's Heather Butts from CTV National News, wishing everyone at the station and in the community a very happy anniversary. 70 incredible years. I loved my time working at the station and living in the community, and I still feel very connected to the people and places in the region. What stands out to me is the kindness and compassion shared by the people who live there. Everyone is so willing to help support each other and maintain those strong community bonds. You also realize the importance of local news, and so do the people who work hard to cover the stories that matter most to you. It was an honor to be a reporter and anchor for CTV Barrie, the station at the top of the hill. I'm grateful for my colleagues and the valuable lessons I learned during my time there. Congratulations on 70 years.
Hi, I'm Sharon Burkhart, anchor and reporter from 1983 to 1998, I think. I have so many fond memories, including covering the Montreal Unity Rally with camera operator Martin Herrick. We traveled there in a fleet of school buses overnight, packed with people from across Simcoe County who just wanted to show their support for a united Canada in advance of the Quebec independence referendum. I met so many people who were so passionate about this country. It was a privilege to tell their story.
Hi, I'm George Bryson. I was a sportscaster at CKVR from 79 to 86 and then from 2001 to 2006. My big takeaway from my time at the station was the people I worked with. They were the hardest working, most professional, best people I ever had a chance to work with anywhere. And more than that, we all became really good friends. We were very young when we started. We were colleagues, we became friends, we became dear friends, and in many cases, family. And we still get together all the time and tell stories and laugh. So I just want to say thank you for that opportunity, CKVR, and cheers to 70 years. Hey, have the rules changed? Am I allowed to drink beer on camera now? Yeah, they're not going to fire me. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Keith Ranford from Channel 7 Eyewitness News in Buffalo, New York, but many years before that. Started out my TV news career at Channel 3, CKVR Total News in Barrie. Worked with Grant Pollock did sports, Diane Bodner did the weather, Steve Ruddick, Suzanne Legui, a lot of great people, a lot of great memories. If I had to think of one really fond memory, no question, no contest, the Queen's Hotel. Every night, 11:30, 12 o'clock after the news, we'd all head down there and have one or two. So anyway, congratulations on the station anniversary. Hope all my Barrie friends are doing well. Take care.
Hi everyone at CTV Barrie. It's John Brassard, Member of Parliament for Barrie South Innisfil. I'm in Ottawa and I am congratulating you on an incredible milestone of 70 years of providing great public service to Central Ontario. You know, as I reflect back over the years, in the time that I've been watching CTV, the time that I've been living in Barrie, I think the thing that I remember most is the profound impact that the passing of Bob McIntyre had on our community. People knew that Bob had been dealing with some issues, and I remember at the time too that he took his retirement. This is the kind of guy that Bob was. He took his retirement so that he could save the job of others at CTV, and I paid tribute to Bob at the time in the House of Commons, and at the end of that tribute I gave Bob's famous thumbs up because he was always so positive, always so enthusiastic about our communities in Central Ontario. So on behalf of the people that I represent in Barrie South Innisfil, congratulations again on this incredible milestone, 70 years. Congratulations to all those who've worked at CTV Barrie and those who continue to be there. We're proud of the work that you do, and we're proud to have you as part of our community. And here's to 70 years more.